This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Doki Literature Club with Keagan.
Hi, Keagan.
I didn't say it. What? Get out of here. Get out of my show.
Fine, jeez. Leave it.
Good. Sayori and I exit the classroom. Keagan exits the room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hall.
Didn't leave.
Yes, you did.
No, I'm not.
Honestly,
I'm here.
it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes.
Which is honestly a good way to live your life. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. What?
Somebody can't talk.
Yeah. I was having
Me and Monica had it all planned out. Don't you worry. Don't you worry your little red buttons, you.
Why are you like this? Is that so?
The demon's gonna help too. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
Oh, a performance? Of what kind? Poetry.
Well, yes, you kind of just said that. Everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
That sounds
Kinda dumb.
Anthony, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me, like the demon of the flashlight. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But what ends have I summoned this joy? For now when I look in every direction I sink to it. The once prosperous field before me. Is but a barren wasteland? Jerry. Like that.
wow.
Just like that.
Sayori.
It's impressive. I'm
That
gonna
is
lie. I'm good with this.
Yeah, to get her voice to sound like that. I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Because imagine she was actually saying it like you
do
did.
that. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah, just do it. You, Minnie.
Okay. You need to stop that now.
I'm working super hard on this, you know. I'm Batman, because I'm Batman.
I know. It just meant that I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Aww, you think I'm cute?
Get out of my face.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing.
But I guess that means I'm doing a good job, so whatever. I don't even care.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm so excited! Yeah.
The festival's gonna be so much fun.
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Anthony, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh?
It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this, but in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me.
But spending time in your room is fun.
The two of us enter the classroom. Just because you're a loner doesn't mean that everybody has
Hey.
to be.
I'm not a loner. I just enjoy a low tide.
Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls out a box full of crayons on the shelf. They're the best brand too. Crayola. They're kind of dirty though.
How can
Sayori-
crayons get dirty?
You've never noticed like a dirty crayon?
No.
Really?
I've never seen a dirty crayon.
Oh, jeez, you've never lived. You had no childhood.
I get
You've
told
never
that.
seen a dirty crayon. What the
I
hell?
always use my crayons before they get dirty, I guess. Like as a little kid, I guess I just used my crayons before they got dirty.
But like even at school,
Yeah.
like they didn't have like a box of old crayons that were like
The crayons at my old school had to constantly be replaced because we used them so much.
Dang! Fancy man going to a fancy school that
I'm
can
just
afford to get fancy crayons every day.
Oh.
Hey, reading the color names.
Alright, that's one down.
Yeah, Purple Mountain Majesty.
Purple passion.
Don't get distracted.
Don't get distracted, we
Dildy.
still need to find
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color.
pink. Fine, fine. Why do you keep reading? Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper.
Ah, I dropped one by accident.
Smack!
Yeah! Sorry, bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls on the floor, the crayons
Oh,
spill
poor
all over.
Sayori. You okay?
No, the demon. My forehead. That was close.
Okay, a
Sorry.
demon and a forehead.
Sayori
Wow.
clutches her forehead.
Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see.
Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet.
You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second.
What is it? Sayori slipped.
This.
It's in a box full of crayons. Oh,
It's
it's
a box.
24 crayons. Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her veins to the side.
Sorry.
There's a huge red mark on the center of my forehead.
Oh,
The
no.
bump is starting to form as well.
No. Man, this is going to swell up. I should find you some ice.
Ice, ice, baby.
No.
Anthony.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke.
She's so cute. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay. Don't leave me alone with it. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out. into
Pat.
out in the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't
Bro.
really matter since it'll use this 9-pack rather than the drink. But I was Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori, and she has been consumed.
Nope, she's
by the
still
demon.
there.
Just one palm on
Wait,
her
listen.
forehead.
Listen to her. Listen to the music.
Why did it change like that?
This is a touching moment.
I don't care. And using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box.
At least they.
This is
Oh,
at least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them.
Sayori here.
I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it.
Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot.
I am. Sorry, I forgot.
How hard did you hit your head?
What's your name again? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings.
Just bear with it. You'll feel better soon.
Bear with it.
Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Eh? What do you mean?
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes I'd try to do the things I could and I would get myself hurt and I'd fall and scrape myself and get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. Going crazy. The demon! And you would rush over as quick as you could and you would really try to get me stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out.
I
Even though it was really wasn't your fault at all, you know?
Did I really do that?
No, I'm lying to you about our childhood. Yeah, you don't remember? No, I hit my head one too many times.
Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault.
Damn. It's
Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head.
Anthony, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural.
I'm pretty sure that we're gonna end up with her.
Yeah, I kind of feel it. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Anthony, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever?
If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But
Well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know?
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Ah! She closes her forehead again.
Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go.
I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her fangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we'll take it back to the clubroom.
Ah, you're back! Shut up. Good timing. I was just
Your forehead!
Hey! Sayori, your forehead! She's fine, don't worry about it.
I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf.
Gregory. Gregory. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed?
I had it right. Yeah? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all of this stuff.
Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Anthony. Oh, well, Sayori.
I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori, just like the rest of my life. I made it an adventure! Hiya, Georgie.
Hiya, Georgie. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight.
Me too.
Okay, everyone! Are you ready to share your poems?
I don't know.
Guess I should grab mine.
After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat.
Alright, poem time again! What are we gonna start with? Monica. Hi again, Anthony! How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad.
So it's not going bad.
Oh. Whatever. I'm happy you're applying yourself. Sorry. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Sorry, I got a text. I don't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go.
I give my poem to Monica.
It's shit.
Ha!
Alright. It's pretty good, except it's not. It makes me think of Sayori, just like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah. Oh,
Anthony.
fuck. Yeah, that's kind of exaggerating. Whoopsies. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. What are you doing? Look at what you did. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing.
Oh, we know.
I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? Stop.
You were taking too long.
No, you're holding the keyboard in a stupid way. You hit it by accident.
I did not hit it by accident.
I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look.
Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable while playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless.
Load me.
What? I don't get it. Load me. What is that? She's really a robot sent to destroy us.
I'm not gonna say it. I want you to figure this out by yourself.
Wait, what? Does it have something to do with this?
I'm not going to anything.
Okay, my guess. This is my guess. Remember how you said I was gonna guess before? Like,
Yeah.
Monica's the crazy one.
Okay. You can guess that.
It's even more abstract.
It's even more abstract than your last
I'm not even
one.
supposed to talk this one at all.
Ah! I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. It's kind of like playing with the space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Awesome.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen.
Great.
Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
Talk about like the worst fourth wall break I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just telling you to load when you have decisions, I guess. Or save when you have decisions. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Oh, I did do that before.
Yeah, it's telling you.
Not these decisions, because this one, I don't think these ones matter that much. Right?
It will later.
These ones?
Yeah. Sayori! Gregory.
Except that's me. And it's
I know
Jerry.
you're taking too long.
Anthony, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding things from me.
I'm not hiding anything.
But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before.
I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Eh? No way. Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you.
Oh.
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life?
Easily, actually.
But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure.
Good point.
Even the little things.
Good point.
Like cook.
Oh, shit. Like cooking.
Yep.
And breakfast.
And breakfast. I couldn't read that. So yeah.
Stop.
God damn it.
it.
You have that kind of weird connection. We have that kind of connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
Eh? I don't know if I understand.
Sigh.
Sigh.
You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori?
That's Pat. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
No. Siri starts fiddling with the pencil between your hands. Hey, Anthony, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it.
Oh shit.
Did you just hit the fan?
What?
Is it about to hit the fan?
No, you were supposed to choose the other ones first. Because this is what I was talking about earlier.
Huh?
You're not going to have your poem
Why?
to talk to.
Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely
Sayori, you completely misunderstand. I didn't write this for you. Stop. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home.
See? We'll be fine.
Yeah, but...
Really? Snap. Ah, I broke my pencil. Oh dear. Sorry, hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you.
I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sorry clutches the desk beside her to support her soft knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah. I grabbed Sayori's arm and helped her sit at the desk.
Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh! Sorry, I forgot about that. It's not as good as yours.
Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend goes a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets, hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out for each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. It's pretty depressing.
Love it, yeah. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see
that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm just so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing's like magic.
You've gone pretty passionate about this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best.
Yeah.
I love bats. It's freaking bats. It's freaking bats. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
My favorite is, I'm gonna keep writing till I die!
I'm gonna keep writing till I
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Sayori's always in the habit of getting set with something before dropping it, no matter than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Alright, Natsuki or Yuri? Natsuki!
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck. Chain wreck.
Train wreck.
I'll take as a win. I said that.
First you said train
wreck.
wreck, and then you said tane wreck.
Whatever, man.
It's the R.
And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you think? Maybe that was a compliment? Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
I mean, that's,
Something tells me Natsuki completely missed it. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Eh? Do you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. But honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
Wow.
It's like you know, my friends.
Wow. Yeah, pretty much. That was a little unnecessary.
So, man. This all of a sudden hit really close to home. All of a sudden just hit really close to home.
Wow. But think of it.
Stop. And you missed it.
You missed it because you hit me in the face. Okay. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever. I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders.
I like this one.
You know what I heard about Amy? She likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone.
Alright, so do you get the deeper meaning behind that before we continue? A lot, like when I first read that, it was just like, oh, it's just Natsuki being like fucking weird and being annoying at Amy. But actually, the poem is really about like, some people or society, I guess, won't accept people for one flaw. It doesn't matter how good a person is. If that one flaw is terrible, they will never accept that person.
Damn, it's kind of deep.
Yeah, it's really deep, even though it's like put like that, you know? I really like it. Nice. Alright, so go ahead. Oh, you didn't read it. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Oh, that's it.
Not bad. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people to realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course, it's about how everyone thinks my...
Manga
That doesn't
collection.
matter. It can be about anything.
Manga collection.
I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure.
Manga collection.
Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you.
Manga collection.
Manga, not Monica collection. You said Monica.
Keep going.
But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? Shut up. Shut up, Keagan. Shut up, Keagan. Shut up, Keagan.
Crap out of you.
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. I happen to like spiders very much, thank
Just
you.
manga.
Shut up. Man. I know Monica's the demon, but
Well-
still.
You're definitely right. At least I can relate to it. Whatever. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
I will, I guess. Yuri!
I should not show my poem to anyone next.
Let's see what you've written for today. Jerry. Well done, Anthony.
Well done, Anthony.
Your skills are improving already. Really?
Can I just do Yuri's voice for this one?
Go ahead.
for this one?
Because you get bored easily.
Yeah.
Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Yeah? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you into this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to be.
Why is she talking like that now? I know she had a deep voice at first, but now she's like...
You don't need to be afraid to do a little more, to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's very intimate exercise.
I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Oh, Jesus.
I have an example of that, if you'd like to read it.
Of course! Is this the poem you wrote for today?
Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon.
No, just sing it or write
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed any strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I knew it! She's a robot!
Stop.
I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistened in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, a classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread. I feed myself again.
Do you get it? She was the raccoon. It's deeper than that. I'll tell you later off camera.
I don't get it.
I'll tell you later.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Same.
I'll tell you later.
That's right! It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it for face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Huh, that's funny.
Jelly, question mark?
Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Eh? Question mark? She did? Question mark?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does you really feel that way, Jimmy? Question mark?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging now, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everybody can come sit in front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well.
That's just a concern.
Oh, I'm doing yours. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Preparations.
Don't worry so much. You're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Nerd.
Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing!
Performing?
Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anybody wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys?
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud, a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club.
Amen!
You get it.
4 more years!
Oh, Jesus.
4 more
Shut
years!
If we start the event and each put a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what Literature Club is about.
Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings! Being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons,
Yeah.
and having fun.
Yep. That's right.
Having fun. Having fun. Having fun.
It's all those reactions that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Jerry. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves
Guess
me
I
no
gotta
choice.
save the day!
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we could do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but Jerry, it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to get it over with. Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Jerry.
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Thanks everyone! You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri.
It is! She's gonna die.
Oh my god, just keep going.
Damn it. I wanna know when there's
But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. You're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica! This is all too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of a club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips him a bit. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
I got this. It's poem time. Oh, damn. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. You're supposed to snap. You're supposed to snap when it's a poem. That's actually true. Monica takes a deep breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica!
Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next!
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down low, she quietly walks up to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Find out in the next video.
Oh, Jesus. It's one of those, okay. Oh, I guess. Bye.